Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael. I'm a 6'8" CrossFit athlete, coach, and former professional basketball player. And in this video, I'm going to take you with me through a day full of coaching, training, and working, and show you what I eat in a day, because a lot of times I get a question: how much do you eat as an athlete who trains 2+ hours a day, who is 6'8" tall? But before we get going, if you're new here, please make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button. I post videos every Wednesday evening for tall CrossFitters who struggle to get their first toe to bar muscle up, handstand push-ups, just don't feel at home at the CrossFit gym because they've been told for years that they are too tall for the sport. And you notice I'm whispering because everyone in the house is still sleeping. It is currently 4:27 a.m. We're going to head out in 15 minutes to coach the first 3 classes at Chaos CrossFit of the day. I'm starting my day usually with something very easy to make because it's super early. I'm not very functioning just yet. So what I usually just have is a cup of coffee. Today I got lucky because we had some Costco bagels in the freezer, so I made one of those. Usually I have them with some eggs or some jam and peanut butter, but because we have a net full of avocados here, and if you've ever got the avocados from Costco, you know they are not ripe for 2 weeks, and then all 6 of them are ripe at the same day. So we're trying to get through those. So I have that on a French toast bagel. Bagels are not like my favorite for breakfast because those are super high in carbohydrates. I usually try to get like 40 to 50 grams of carbohydrates in for my breakfast. Those bagels alone have 75 grams. So we're already a little over, but also because we're coaching all morning, I don't really have a lot of time to get a real snack and a real lunch in. And on my way to the gym, I make sure I get a protein shake in, so we are set on that end as well. Throughout the day, whatever I eat, I'm gonna have a little macro counter somewhere in a corner here, so you can follow like how my macros look like, how many calories I eat a day. I'm gonna have my avocado bagel right now, then we're gonna head to the gym because we have a very long day. We're coaching 4 CrossFit classes, we have work calls, and we train.
I am waiting for a bus at the end of the night, under street lamp, bent face flamed by the light. I'm going away, I'm going away, I'm going away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new day. Must be somewhere welcome me into the fold. Blooming flowers. Yeah.
Just finished up our work call for today after coaching 4 classes, which is usually the time where I either work out or go home and have a nap. But today we're gonna work here, we're gonna work out, and then we're gonna coach again. So this Tuesday is a little bit of an anomaly. And these days are also pretty challenging when it comes to nutrition, right? Because you're coaching for 3 hours straight, you're basically not eating. I don't like to eat while I coach. So these days when I coach like back to back classes, it's also pretty hard to get my nutrition in. And I'm not gonna lie, usually when I train after coaching for 3 hours straight, I'm usually under fueling. It's not ideal. Today I tried to do a little better. Between my 3rd class and my 4th class of coaching, I have a little bit of a break, half an hour, where then I just have a quick banana, get some carbs in again, and just a Rain energy drink, just to keep me going. Then after our 4th class today, I had a very early lunch. So class was done at 10 a.m. and I had my lunch at 10:30. Reason being is I plan on training now. It is 12:15-ish. but I knew I had my work call at 11 till noon. Eating after my work call would have been too close to my training session. I plan on starting to train in like 10 to 15 minutes. So if I have a big lunch right before I train, I feel sluggish, I need time to digest. And especially today's lunch was yesterday's dinner. We had some pasta with some cabbage, veggies, ground beef, sausage. It was like a fairly dense meal. So I did not want to have that sitting in my stomach too close to the workout. I ate it like 1.5 hours before, fairly early today, but since we got up at like 4 in the morning, it felt like it was lunchtime. I'm also gonna have another banana right now before my workout, simply because I wanna have some extra carbs for that long session. I usually train like 2.5 hours. My regular nutrition, if I would just like eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, it would probably not carry me through those sessions. Or it would put me into a position where I'm just underfueling, underperforming, and then do not give my body the nutrients it needs to actually recover from all that beat down that it gets every single day in the gym. With that being said, if you're a recreational athlete, so meaning you're going to CrossFit class for 60 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week, you probably do not need those extra carbs. For me, it works because I'm a huge body, and for me, just to exist and breathe and get through the day without doing anything, my body burns 2,500 calories. So with all the training that I'm doing, I'm on my feet pretty much all day coaching today. I need quite a lot of food to sustain all the stuff that I'm doing. But if you only go to the gym at like 9 in the morning, work out for an hour, and then you sit at a desk, you probably do not need to fuel that much. You don't need to add that many extra carbs in it. If you eat a diet that mainly contains whole foods, you have a balanced breakfast with protein, carbs, and fat in there, you eat your greens, you should be fine. You should be able to get through the day. You should be able to make progress. I'm gonna go through like my intra-workout and post-workout routine later with you. For me, my carb intake sometimes is really, really high on a lot of days where I train a lot and where I coach a lot, which is usually not advisable for someone that has a desk job and just works out 1 hour a day. During my workout, I usually bring 2 shaker cups. One is just a serving of protein powder. I use the Shop Santé in-house vegan brand because my stomach doesn't really do well with whey. I have a serving of that during my workout, and in my other shaker cup, I have a serving of powdered carbs with electrolytes from EFX, and just quick spoonful of creatine to, get the gains going and keep them up. After my workout then, I usually, right when I'm done, bring 2 packs of like applesauce, like just a regular one from Costco, like nothing fancy, don't need to break the bank for that. 2 packs of those, it's like a solid, I think 20 grams of carbs right after the workout. Inside of the first 30 minutes, first 45 minutes of my workout, usually when I'm on my way home, I have another serving of protein powder to get like another 25 to 30 grams of protein in to keep up the muscle gains, to help with muscle repair, muscle recovery. Today I'm gonna stick around after my workout and do some work, but still doesn't change anything, have that protein powder, and then get into the last coaching session of the day.
I did it all, I played pretend, I moved the mountains to be your friend. I wanna know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you, I would have bent the earth in two just to get to our ever after. Something about this has changed, I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go, no, I don't want this to end. Whoa. Remember the start when you're breaking my heart again, like blood on a pen. Would it matter then, when everything starts to fade? I'm back like it's yesterday. Would it all consent? Would it matter then? Would it matter then?
Done for today with training at least. We got another coaching session coming up in an hour or two. I have my post-workout protein shake, as I mentioned earlier, vegan, vanilla flavor, Shop Santé. If you want to check it out, best supplement shop in Halifax. Totally worth it if you're in the area to check it out. The store is amazing. I'm not affiliated with them, not sponsored, anything. Just shout out to Troy and his team who built an amazing shop there. They got everything you need. I get everything from them: carbs, electrolytes, protein, creatine. That was a sweaty session, not the longest, not the hardest, but since I'm dealing with like a little bit of a shoulder issue, all those muscle ups, all those pull ups, all those push ups, they added up. I had my 2 packets of applesauce right after I finished. I had my intra workout carbs and electrolytes, and because I was sweating so much, I already had my post-workout electrolytes during my workout as well, just to get some more fluids in my body. So what I would usually do on a regular training day, I would have my post-workout protein shake on my way home in the car. Usually I train around like 10 or 11 in the morning. By the time I'm back, I usually have lunch right away when I get back home, which is like an hour after my training. At this point of the day, I should already be sitting at around like 2,500 calories that I consumed with breakfast, with all the snacks, with all the intra and post-workout fuel. Now, if I would be at home and not coach another class, I would usually have a bowl of Greek yogurt with some oats, with some berries in there, usually like blueberries or strawberries, with another serving of protein powder, and maybe some peanut butter to get a little bit of fat in there. It kind of fills me up, it gets me through the day. And we are done with coaching for today. On my way home now, we're gonna have some salmon with rice and a mango avocado salsa. So I'm gonna put that on the screen here because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to set up the camera while I'm cooking, because it's already almost 6 p.m. and I need to get up tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. again because I'm coaching the morning classes again. Usually my dinners look fairly similar every day. As I mentioned before, protein source, carb source, vegetables. I'm always of the opinion that you should eat whatever you like as long as you're not overeating. I know for a lot of people that's problematic if you tell them you can eat whatever you like. I know a lot of people who had eating disorders that had a very unhealthy relationship to food. That's why I'm not allowing myself to fall into these rules. If I want a burger, I'm gonna have a burger. I find there has to be a balance. Avoiding certain foods or like not allowing yourself to have certain foods, you crave them even more, and that's when you overindulge on them, and that's when it becomes a problem. I'm gonna put up my total calorie count here on the screen for today with my macros. That's what I have to eat as a 6'8" athlete. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would like to eat a little more. I'm pretty hungry right now and I didn't have anything with me besides those 2 bananas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button, hit the subscribe button. It would really help me. Also, if you are 6'2" or 5'10" or taller, as a guy or a girl, you should make sure to check out the Tall Athlete Lab. I have the first link here in the description below. It's a community of tall CrossFitters. We're hanging out, we have weekly calls, we're going to do movement analysis where you can post your squats, your pull-ups, your handstand push-ups. You get feedback from the community, but also from me. I'm a CrossFit coach. I've been doing CrossFit since 2018, and I know a thing or two as a 6'8" CrossFitter. So if you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. Other than that, never forget, always break limits and challenge the norm. I'll see you in the next video.